Hey guys, welcome back to Puffalauda, and welcome back to Charade Maniacs. Last episode, we had a serious discussion with Iochi, Ibana, and WHYYY about, well, what Iochi found, I guess. It's not really that Iochi found anything, it's more that Iochi organized some data, and we just discussed basically the discovery of a sponsor existing, which we already knew from the other routes, but we didn't know in this route. And WHYYY kind of basically attacked Ibana in a very low-key kind of attacking way. And Ibana was just trying to defend himself between Iochi, like, kind of saying, "Are you a previous cast member?" And WHYYY insinuating that Ibana either was a sponsor, a previous cast member, or the producer. And Ibana was just like, "I'm not any of those." But we're gonna find out some more. But first we're gonna go to the hallway because that's where Iochi is. So let's go. While I was on my way to my room from the living room, I looked outside the window from the hallway. But no matter how much I tried to look, all I could see was darkness. I could barely even see the lights from the town. It's so similar to where we used to live, but this place is unfamiliar after all. I felt a slight chill when I realized just how different this world was. I don't really want to go back to my room alone right now. I turned around to go back to the living room and I noticed the lights were still on. I thought everyone already went back to their rooms to sleep. Is someone still there? Or maybe they forgot to turn off the lights? I better go and turn them off. I went back down the stairs to the living room just in case, and... What was that sound? What was that? It can't be a thief, can it? How could there be a thief in our... Okay, whatever. I gathered my courage and took a peek, only to find Iochi there. I wondered what was going on and kept observing. Iochi looked serious while aiming a dart. Right as they threw it, I heard the same sound from earlier. Is Iochi playing darts? Wow, they're all in the bullseye.
セナ君、そんなところに隠れてないで、こっちにおいでよ。
Iochi, you knew I was here?
君の気配にはすぐ気づける自信があるよ。
Iochi urged me over, so I joined them. I heard a sound and didn't know it was darts. I thought you had gone back to your room like everyone else.
一度は戻ろうと思ったんだけど、眠る気分になれなくてね。少し体を動かそうかなって。ここじゃアーチェリーはできないからね。代わりにバウンサーに頼んでダーツを出してもらったんだ。
Of course, Iochi does archery. They look like the type, to be honest. Oh, really?
集中できるんだ。こういうことをしていると。
Iochi's calm tone of voice was deeper than usual, and it made my heart race.
よかったら君もやってみる？
I've never played darts before. Can I?
初めてなんだ。だったら教えてあげるよ。大丈夫。案外簡単だから。
Darts is fun. It's a lot of fun. Iochi then stood behind me and put their arms around my back to show me how to hold the dart. Like this?
持ち方は多々あるけど、いろいろ試して自分に合ったものを探せばいいよ。まっすぐ前を見て、的に当てることだけを考えて。そしたら、こうやって構えて。
Picture get! Yoshi's so close. To check my line of sight, their face was right next to mine. I was too nervous to focus on the target. Look at them! Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh my god, Yoshi's so pretty, Lord.
ほら、集中しないと当たらないよ。壁に穴が開いちゃうかも。
I wouldn't want that.
なら集中して。それとも僕を意識しているせいで集中できないとか？
Hearing those whispers made me even more nervous and tensed up. Would knowing their gender make me more flustered? Regardless, they're bold, beautiful, and attractive. When someone I look up to says that to me, I don't know how to respond.
おや、図星だったかな。
Because this is a bit embarrassing. Iochi finally moved away when I said that.
ごめんね。君の反応が可愛いからつい。もう意地悪しないよ。
Mean. With Iochi's guidance, I focused on the target once more. Oh, I hit it! I hit it! I couldn't get a bullseye like Iochi did, but the dart I threw managed to hit the edge of the target.
いいね。初めてなら上出来だ。この腕前じゃすぐに追い越されてしまいそうだ。
The joy of being able to do it, coupled with Iochi's compliments, made me smile.
と、僕と一戦お願いしたいところだけど、そろそろベッドに向かわないとね。
Already? Maybe just a little more?
嬉しいお誘いだけど、また今度ゆっくりね。夜更かしは美容の大敵だよ。
After saying that, Iochi quickly put away the darts.
さて、誠意を込めて君を部屋まで送らせてもらおう。
Thank you for walking me back to my room.
気にすることはないよ。それじゃまた明日。おやすみ。
Yes. Good night. Iochi smiled and was about to leave when they turned around as if remembering something.
そうだ。さっき君は僕を意識してくれてたみたいだけど、僕の性別で君が意識してくれているなら、君が僕を信じて接しやすい方で考えてくれればそれでいいか。
Iochi really can tell what I'm thinking.
まあこれは君との距離が今よりもっと縮まるんじゃないかなっていう僕の下心なんだけどね。
Iochi smiled playfully at me. Huh?
それじゃ今度こそ本当におやすみ。
After saying that, Iochi returned to their room. I got teased again. But the bad feeling I had earlier was completely gone thanks to Iochi. I really wonder about their gender. Either way, after that conversation, I didn't think that I'd be able to fall asleep right away. Gosh. Alright, Abana, here we go. I smelled something sweet from the hallway. It made me peek into the kitchen. I noticed Abana taking a baking tray out of the oven with scones on it. That smells delicious.
Get.
His response was just as rude as usual, but it happened so often that I was already used to it. Are those scones?
分かってんならわざわざ聞くなよ。
Okay, but I'm asking because there seems to be different kinds.
がめつい。
Did you say something?
意地汚いって言ってんだよ。
So why did you bake so many scones? I ignored Ibana's attitude and decided to just ask him questions.
オーブンの確認。
Huh? You made this many just to check it? Looking at the scones on the baking tray, there were plain ones, chocolate chip, cranberry, walnut, and even ones that looked like tea leaves were mixed in. There seemed to be more of the plain variety because it would be the kind that anyone could eat. I felt it was Bana's way of being considerate. They do look delicious.
食べたいなら好きに食べろ。
Can I? Yay! But I can't decide, so can I have one of each kind?
そういうのが意地汚いって言うんだ。
I'd rather be greedy than miss out on such delicious looking scones.
開き直りかよ。
Yeah, the snacks you make are so good, Abana. Speaking of which, I got a summer orange from WHYYYY earlier. Would you like some?
小夏？なんで？
After breakfast, WHYYYY mentioned how he's never had a summer orange before. So we had the watcher get some for us, but there were just too many. We were wondering what to do with it, but if they're scones, then I thought that maybe you could make a jam out of it and eat it together.
だったら勝手に作れば。
Are you sure? If you don't mind, then I will. I secured my own cooking space. I started to peel the summer oranges and then cut them into pieces while removing the rind and seeds before putting it all into a pot with sugar. I was about to turn the stove on when...
ちょっと待て。
What is it?
まさかお前ジャムを作ったことないのか？
I have. Don't you just cook it until it's reduced?
貸せ。一度鍋から出す。
After saying that, Ibana took the summer orange pieces out of the pot and put them into a bowl.
こういう柑橘類をジャムにするときは切った後水で数回揉み洗いするんだ。そうすることで皮の苦みがある程度消える。
I didn't actually know that because I've never made a jam out of citrus before. But I've done jam with like strawberry and like blueberry before, which is pretty easy. But I've never done like orange jam. Oh, I see.
それで砂糖を入れたら少し時間を置く。その方が果物から水分が出るからな。この果物そのものの水分を使って煮詰めるのがジャムを作る上でのポイントなんだ。
You know a lot about this, Ibana.
せっかくの食材を無駄にできるか。
Gosh. Ibana started mumbling to himself while he prepared the next steps. He looks so irritated doing it, but he always ends up helping anyway. He's so kind.
あとは煮詰めるだけだが、この工程は手早くやれ。
He looks so angry. Don't you let it simmer for a long time?
ジャムは短時間で一気に煮詰める方が果物の風味が損なわれなくていいんだ。
Oh, really?
感心してないで手を動かせ。
Why? Okay. Even though he complained and yelled at me the whole time, we still completed the jam. Ibana took some of the completed jam onto a small plate and handed it to me.
お前が作ったんだろう。自分で味見しろ。
I received that plate and put the jam in my mouth like he said. It's delicious!
ああ、そう。それは良かったな。
It's plenty delicious on its own, but I'm sure it'll be even better with the scones you baked, Ibana.
勝手にしろ。
Thanks. I'll make some tea. You can go have a seat.
はあ？なんで一緒に食べることになってんだよ。
You helped me make it, so I'm sure you want to try it too, don't you?
味を見るだけなら。
Then let me go and prepare it. I boiled some water and used the tea leaves in the can to carefully brew some tea. Okay, it smells nice. I took 2 cups full of tea in the container with the jam to the living room. Ibana was already seated, and there was a large plate with a pile of scones in front of him. Thanks for waiting. Ibana grabbed the cup and took a sip of the tea.
ダージリンか。いい茶葉なんだろうが、蒸らしが足らないな。
Oh my god, he's like Gordon Ramsay of the freaking Charade Maniacs. Ugh, sorry. Want me to remake it?
別に。それより早くジャムをよこせ。
After saying that, Ibana took a scone and split it in half. He then put lots of jam on it before taking a bite.
まあまあだな。
What is?
ジャム。
Really?
ああ。程よい苦みが残っていて、小夏の味が生きてるし、スコーンともよく合ってる。
Thank you. It's because you taught me.
別に、元の小夏がうまいんだろう。
Look at his face. Oh gosh, my heart. I can't. Let's just leave it at that then. I'll have another. I took a plain scone from the big plate. The scones that Ibana made were crunchy and not too sweet, but so delicious. Eating it with some jam, I felt like I could eat a ton of them. Ibana said he was only going to sample it, but I saw a few varieties on his own plate. I finished the first one quickly and reached for the next scone when I noticed him holding out a bowl filled with white cream.
これもジャムと一緒に塗って食べてみろ。
I imitated Ibana and slathered the cream on the scone along with lots of jam, and the rich flavors filled my mouth. It's delicious. What is this?
クロテッドクリーム。スコーンといえばこれが定番だ。
Oh, really? You really know a lot about these things, Ibana.
これくらい普通だろ。
But I didn't know.
お前がものを知らなすぎるだけだ。
Oh gosh, he gets me every time. I'm freaking dying. Oh, speaking of which, there's still a lot of summer oranges left.
それなら今度はピールでも作るか。そのまま食べてもうまいし、 菓子作りにも使える。
I know about candied peels. I've made some for oranges and lemons.
それで小夏はあとどれくらいあるんだ？
About 10 boxes worth.
はあ？いくらなんでも多すぎるだろう。
That's why I said I don't know what to do with them. You can only eat so many, but throwing them away after they go bad just feels like a waste.
全部持ってこい。
Huh?
一つたりとも無駄にしてたまるか。俺のプライドにかけて全部調理してやる。
I love him. For some reason, that lit a fire in Ibana, and we talked about how we'd eat all the summer oranges while eating the rest of the scones. I woke up and pulled myself out of bed. I went to bed with the lights on. I fell asleep while thinking of something. Probably the summer oranges, God. I looked out the window wondering about the time, but I could tell that it was night. It's so quiet. I didn't hear any sounds in the lodging at all. That was enough to tell me that it was night. I thought that I had gotten used to not knowing the time, but that really just seemed to blur the lines between reality and my dream world. If this was a dream, I wouldn't have had to think about who the traitor is. I should stop thinking about it for now. I'll go downstairs to get something to drink. I went to the kitchen and someone was there. They noticed my footsteps and I was welcomed with a smile. Iochi looks so cute.
おはよう。こんな時間に起きてくるなんて珍しいね。
I just happened to wake up, and isn't it still night?
そうだね。今のは朝の挨拶じゃなく、ただの起床の挨拶かな。
For some reason, Iochi touched the stem of the glass filled with an amber color liquid with the back of their finger. There was a shaker nearby, and I remembered Iochi mentioning that hobby. Iochi, are you drinking a cocktail?
うん。少しだけね。あ、眠れないのなら何か飲む？あ、ミルクかココアか。冷たい飲み物でもいいかな。一応夏だしね。
Yeah, can I have something cold?
グレープジュースとアイスティーがあるけど、もう一度寝るならジュースかな。僕がノンアルコールを作ってもいいけど、どうする？
A cocktail for me? I'd feel bad for making Iochi do it this late at night. I'm fine with juice. Maybe I'll have a cocktail next time.
そっか。じゃあまた今度作ってあげる。眠い時に引き止めるのも悪いしね。
I don't think I'm sleepy anymore, so I'm trying to do something about that.
そう？じゃあ手頃な眠気が戻ってくるまで少し話そうか。
Iochi skillfully poured some juice into a cup and handed it over to me in a manner that made me think it was a cocktail. It made me laugh a little bit, and Iochi winked at me. You look like a bartender.
真似事だけどね。似合うだろう。
I think it suits you.
ありがとう。冗談も言ってみるものだ。
After laughing loudly, Iochi gulped down the remainder of the cocktail in the glass. You downed the whole thing. You probably hold your alcohol well.
弱くはないね。一気に飲んだのは気まずかっただけだけど。
Awkward.
君が起きてくるって分かってれば別のものを作ったんだけどね。もう一杯飲み直そっかな。
Iochi took 3 liquor bottles from the shelf and poured them rhythmically into a shaker. They looked pretty cool to me, but there was something else that got my attention. Whoa! Picture get! Did I come at a bad time? Whoa, okay, hold on. Let's see what we drinking, okay? We got the AP apricot, I think it's apricot liquor. And then the green looks kind of, it says Charade Maniacs on it. I don't know what the green is. It looks kind of like a melon liqueur, maybe. And then, so we know that Iochi has hands. Well, we don't know that. Well, no, we do, because remember how we saw Ibana's arm in that like random case? So we don't know if Ibana actually has an arm. Like, or we don't know what Ibana's arm has been replaced with. But we know that Iochi's, like, because we know that Iochi normally wears gloves. So we can safely say that Iochi does have hands under the gloves. But we don't know if they're like fake hands or if they're real hands. I'm just gonna write down that they have hands. Has hands. Such a stupid way of saying it. Whatever, it's fine.
そんなことはないよ。ナイトキャップのチョイスを間違ったなと思っただけ。
Nightcap?
夜寝る前によく飲まれるカクテルのことだよ。平たく言えば寝酒のことだね。
Sena's right. Iochi does look like a bartender. Oh, so how did you pick the wrong one?
食いつくね。まあ気にするようなことじゃないよ。お酒が飲めるようになったら説明してあげる。
Iochi looks so good, man. Oh gosh. Like Iochi could, like, if Iochi was serving me drinks, I would drink so much of it. Also, sorry, I just tapped my fucking hand and my ring just bounced off of the freaking desk. I really don't get it. Am I not allowed to ask?
言うと君が困ると思うから。やっぱり大人になってからだね。
What the hell does that mean? Did Iochi drink something that would make them horny or something? Like, what the hell does that mean? I don't understand. I'm an adult. You can explain it to me, Iochi, please. Please explain. You're treating me like a child.
違うな。女の子扱いしてるんだよ。
What? What? What's the difference?
全然違う。それも大人になってから教えてあげる。
Iochi, just tell me what the drink is, and then I can look it up myself, and then I can tell the people so that we understand. Iochi's supposed to be 24. That's 7 years older than I am, so I guess being treated this way is normal. Sorry for being so persistent about it.
口が尖ってるよ。すねないで。意地悪してるわけじゃないからね。
I know that.
かわいいね。
Okay. Okay.
さっきのカクテルのレシピはブランデーにホワイトラム、コアントローに
Brandy, white rum, Cointreau, and lemon. What the hell is this drink? We need to look. Oh no. Guys, this... Okay. The cocktail is called Between the Sheets, which is probably why Iochi did not want to explain the reason... Okay, okay. Yeah, that's probably why Iochi did not want to say what the cocktail's name was, because it sounds little... Yeah. Recipe?
そして今作っているのは
Oh, okay.
アプリコットブランデーにリカール、シャルトリューズ・ジョーヌ。
So this one is... Okay, so that one was Between the Sheets. And this one is Apricot, Brandy, Ricard, and I don't know why I thought the chartreuse is a mushroom, but I don't know. I don't think that's true. The yellow parrot. Okay, so this one is not a sex cocktail anymore. Okay, alright.
アプリコットの色彩と甘みがハーブの香りと混じり合うイエローパロットだ。
Yellow parrot. Iochi's okay with telling her that one. The orange-colored liquor smelled sweet as I was poured in the glass.
パロットの意味はオウム。オウムみたいに綺麗な色だろ。
You're right. It looks like J's.
でも君はまだ飲んじゃダメだよ。こう見えて結構きついしね。乾杯。
We said cheers with my juice in Iochi's cocktail. Maybe it was the excitement of waking up late, or maybe it was just Iochi's conversational skills, but it seemed like I was in a different place. The grape juice is starting to feel like alcohol to me.
そりゃ困るね。高校生にお酒を飲ませたのがバレたら怒られる。
No one will find out, so it's fine.
そうかな。今この瞬間も全世界に配信されていたりしない？
Wow, that'd be terrible.
しまった。冗談にしてももっと楽しい冗談にすればよかった。
Lighthearted? Like what?
なんだろう。明日朝が来たら今までの出来事は全て夢で自分の部屋にいたとか。
That'd be nice. I've been wishing for that.
今は
I still do.
元の世界に戻ったらぜひ一度君とデートしたいな。
Okay. Huh?
遊園地とか夜景の名所とか、いっそ海なんてのもいいね。普段は行かない場所がいい。
Why a date?
24歳会社員が女子高校生と知り合う機会なんてそうそうだよ。この機会は大事にしないとね。
That sounds like the creepiest sentence. I'm so sorry, Iochi. That literally, like, I hear the police sirens. Like, I hear the police coming.
今のちょっとおじさん臭かったかな。
Yeah, you did. Are you an old man?
いや、おじさんに見える。
You don't.
だよね。
Iochi smiled confidently, so it was probably just another joke for fun. When I talk to Iochi, it's so calming. Maybe that's why I started to feel drowsy again, and I started to slur my speech. I'm so relaxed that I'm getting sleepy.
そう？じゃあ部屋に戻る。
I thought I answered that I would, or maybe I didn't. Oh, we passed out. I felt like I was floating, and then I felt like I couldn't remember much.
安心だなんてそういうもんじゃない。僕がわきまえてなかったら今頃食べられちゃってるかもしれないよ。
That's terrifying.
ゆっくりお休み、お姫様。
Wow, that was terrifying. Ugh. I felt so sluggish as I yawned in bed. The bright light shined in my eyes, telling me that daytime was here. Uh-oh. I think I overslept. Wait, when did I fall asleep? I don't remember. I jumped out of bed and checked the bangle. There was a message waiting for me. From Iochi? Thanks for letting me see your cute, sleepy face. Huh? Oh, God. I checked my surroundings and saw that my shoes were placed in a different spot than usual. Watcher was also propped in a different location. Did I fall asleep while talking with Iochi? Iochi carried me here and then tucked me into bed. The thought made me blush. Ah, that's so embarrassing! I checked to see who was in the living room as I tiptoed downstairs. But because I had overslept, the living room was already empty. The ones who were going out already did, and everyone else had returned to their rooms. Thank goodness. I wouldn't know how to face Iochi if I were to meet right now.
おはよう、セナ君。朝の挨拶にしては遅めだけど。
And we're gonna stop here. So bad! That's so bad! How do you fuck up the bed and you just pass out in front? Unless Iochi drugged her? No way. There's no way that. But like, oh god, I don't know. Iochi said some kind of scary stuff there too. Like, I don't genuinely think that Iochi would do something, but I don't know. It was kind of scary for a moment. Iochi was like, oh, like, she needs to be careful, and also Iochi being like, oh, like every 24-year-old wants to like get with like a high schooler. I was like, just Police! Police! No. Alright, well... Alright. I'm so uncomfortable. Iochi, like, pulling me in and then just throwing me to the floor. That really was what that was, so... We will see if Iochi pulls me back in again in the next episode. Hopefully so, but yeah, I don't know. We will see. Wow, this has been a roller coaster. Yeah, next episode, yeah, we'll see how Senna reacts to seeing Iochi again after last night's disaster.